morning, everyone. It's actually a little later in the day. Not that late. It's not noon yet, but I meant to start this vlog a while ago, but I was having a rough morning. I didn't feel very well this morning. My RA was acting up. Yesterday, I did a ton of house cleaning and a lot of laundry and like a couple of hours worth of ironing. And I guess I just kind of overdid it, and I got real sore last night, and I had to take a little extra medicine. And this morning, I just had a hard time getting out of bed. But so I'm up, I'm ready, and I actually have a very full day today. We are leaving tomorrow to go to our property up north. This is Michigan, and a big thing to do in Michigan is to go up north. Our property is not in the UP, or Upper Peninsula for you non-Michigan people. Our property would be in like the Four Fingers, closer to Lake Huron, and it's really beautiful up there. I love it more in the fall when the bugs are less. I'm not a very outdoorsy person. It is really pretty up there, and it's kind of a man's paradise. Quad riding, fishing, hunting in the fall, and chopping wood and doing all those manly things. I tend to go up there and just kind of chill. It's nice because you're kind of cut off from communication. We do have internet up there, but the internet is really more just for like checking emails. It's very slow internet up there. You can't really stream videos on YouTube. You definitely cannot upload to YouTube. It just wouldn't even happen. The system would crash instantly. So I wanted to vlog up there though this time around, because I never really have vlogged up there before. So I won't be able to post anything though until I get back from the trip. So that's what I'm kind of doing today. Today we are packing. I need to go to the supermarket and buy the food items we're going to take up there, because there is a little store in the town, and by town I'm kind of talking more like an intersection, but because the little grocery store up there is kind of like a tourist trap, all the food is 3 times the normal price. So we tend to take the bulk of our food up with us to save on money. And so that's kind of what I'm doing today. The boys and I will be running out to the stores and meal planning and packing. We're going to have a lot of fun this weekend because our friends Tony and Missy will be up there with us. And Missy is a great friend. She and we're like 2 peas in a pod. We just have a blast together. So yeah, this weekend's going to be just so much fun. It definitely, takes the girl time up a notch, because she and I, we're so much alike. And then they'll be going home for Monday to go back to work, but we're going to be staying there for the rest of the week. And yeah, I'm going to share that with you guys, and hopefully you will enjoy seeing the property up there and just kind of putzing around with us for the week. The boys and I got back from the stores. We went to Costco to buy a lot of meats, and then we went to Kroger to get our chips and crackers and your shelf-stable products so that we can take everything up north. And right now, I wasn't thinking for remember to start vlogging. I'd already put some things away, but I'll show you just a little bit of what I've been doing here. We bought some big yummy steaks, so before I freeze these, I like to kind of take these and cut these in half. It'll turn 5 steaks into 10. But so that's the steaks we got, and then I use this cooler brag to bring home all the food just because, wow, is it hot outside. And then we've got some other odds and ends here. Down here, sorry, this cord's getting in the way. We've got potatoes and tomatoes and lots of ice. We've kind of really taken to that ice lately. In fact, here's another bag of ice, and then crackers, and I bought some muffin mixes, so this way tomorrow I'll cook all these muffins up, and that'll be breakfast for a couple of days up there. And then I also brought in this thing. This is my trunk organizer, but it works really well for packing tons of food up there to take up north. And then over here, I I've already started bagging things up. We've got the Kirkland organic chips, Costco cookies, some more chips, more ice, oat nut bread, white bread, hot dog buns, hamburger buns, because when I'm up there, I do all the cooking, but I kind of want to still be on vacation too, so I make a point to make some easier meals. You know, I'll make like a big thing of spaghetti, and then we'll eat the spaghetti for dinner for 2 days. One dinner will be hot dogs, one dinner will be barbecued burgers. The steaks are for when we're up there with our friends Tony and Missy, and they're bringing their own steaks too, and so because we kind of Missy and I made a point of meal planning, so this way we're kind of all cooking the same stuff at the same time. And of course I'll also take up all the ingredients I need for my marinades, because I love a good marinated steak. It's just so yummy and juicy and flavorful. So that's what I'm doing right now. I have to finish getting all this put away or packed, whether it's going up or staying here. I need to divide those steaks up and freeze them, because it's like 4 hours, a little over 4 hours to get to the cottage up north. So I always freeze all the meats so that nothing has a chance to spoil driving up there. And then I'd start packing our suitcases. So I will be checking in with you guys as I go. One of the things I wanted to share with you guys was a lot of the stuff we take up with us for entertainment. One of the things about going up north is because you are kind of cut off, no internet and no cable and things like that. If you get like a couple of days of rain up there, it can become very boring really, really fast. And so I've learned from experience that you need to take up lots of stuff to keep you occupied and to keep the children occupied. So here are, this is the book Casey is currently reading. He's reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Third Wheel. I'm not sure what book AJ's reading at the moment, but he'll be taking that up. And this is a whole stack of DVDs. We've got Phineas and Ferb. We're going to take up Toy Story 3, Megamind, and Up. Despicable Me, one of my favorites. I love Matilda. And on the other side I have The Secret Garden. And we're going to take up Harry Potter's 1 through 4. And this is one of my favorites. This is an old movie called Cold Comfort Farm with Kate Beckinsale. She's like 19 years old when this movie comes out. Oh, it's such a cute movie. And then we'll take up Star Wars The Force Awakens, even though we've already seen it. I am taking this up for me and Missy, Pride and Prejudice, because hello, eye candy. I have not seen this yet. As you can see, it's still in the wrapper. I got this like a year ago off the $5 rack on Target. So, but yeah, this was supposed to be really funny, so I'm looking forward to that one. And then we've not watched this yet, Argo. I have not seen The Martian yet, so we'll take this one up. And then I have not seen 10 Cloverfield Lane. I don't know what to expect with this one. I've heard some people say they like it, and some people say it's horrible. I will find out for myself. And then taking up a couple of books. I started reading this one. You can see I got like that far into it, but I had a hard time with this one and I had to walk away with it. This is called I Let You Go by Claire McIntosh. It's a very powerful book, but it starts off with a mother losing her child, like in the opening part of this book. And honestly, as a mom, I found this to be so gut-wrenching, I had to stop reading it. But now it's been about 3 weeks since I stopped reading it. Hopefully I can pick it back up now and finish it. But yeah, I couldn't handle it. But I do want to read this. And then I've shown this one before, The Woman in Cabin 10. And this one is another one I started reading. You see I got about that far into it. But then I just got busy, like really, really crazy busy, and I haven't had the opportunity to finish it, even though this was going really good. I like this one a lot. So my goal is to read these two while we're up there. And then we're taking up a couple of games. This is a Melissa and Doug game called Suspend. This is an awesome game. It used to be really hard for Casey because it takes fine hand movements, and he was too young, but now he's older, so he's better at this game. And then we're taking up Spot It, and we're taking up a Uno deck, and we also have up there just cards for regular card games. But so yeah, and then I'm also going to take up a couple of magazines that I have not had a chance to read. These have actually been here for a while. I just haven't got to them. So I'm going to put all of this in this red tote bag, and this will be the entertainment bag. And then before I pause here, I want to take a moment to give a shout out to Christina Bartel. She is a Norwex seller, and she sent me like a care package, and she had offered to send me a care package, and I told her, you know, I'm not promising a review. If you want to send it to me, and if I like it, I will share it on my channel. But so, and I do actually, I'm kind of surprised at just how much I like these things. I had never heard of Norwex. Apparently though, it's really big, and a lot of you know about it already. But so she sent me the dish towel, which I love this. This is so unique. I've never seen a dishcloth like this. And then she sent me a 3-pack of body cloths for like taking a shower with, and I used one of them last night. Oh my God, these are so soft when wet on your skin. And then she sent me this one, which has a magnet in it for my classroom to use, and another one for the classroom. And then she sent this for windows. And she also sent me this, and I used this all over the house yesterday. This is a dusting mitt, and it's got like static cling in it. I could not believe how easily and quickly and well this dusted the house. And then when I was done with it, I literally just took it outside, and that railing right there, I just kind of beat it on the railing, and you could see all this dust flying out of it. And right now in my dryer is running because I'm getting some laundry washed up to take up north with us. She also sent me these plastic dryer balls that go in there, because I don't use dryer sheets or, you know, like Bounce or any of those things, because I find the fragrance will trigger a migraine, and some of the chemicals in there will give Casey a rash. So I kind of do, you know, organic laundry detergent and things like that, and I would just dry things with nothing in there. But a lot of my dresses have static cling in them, and it annoys the heck out of me. Well, I'm actually wearing one of my most offending static cling dresses today, and I dried it yesterday in the dryer with those balls in it, and there's not a speck of static cling in it today. So far I am loving the Norwex products. In fact, I've already emailed Christina because I want to buy the makeup removing cloths and give those a try. And there's a couple other things I want to try from there too. And once I use all of these things, I will give a bigger, more in-depth review of the products, because like I said, so far I've only used a couple, but the couple I've used, I love them. They're really awesome. So the ones that I'm really curious to see though are the environmental cloths for my classroom, because supposedly if you have a couple of those, you don't need paper towel in your classroom anymore. And I personally, in my classroom, I probably go through a whole roll of paper towel every 2 weeks. So, and that doesn't even include all of the Clorox wet wipes we use. I mean, I use a lot of Clorox wipes in my classroom because I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. So, yeah, I'll definitely do a bigger review on those once I have the opportunity to use them in my classroom and to wash them and see how they hold up. So, and if you know anything about Norwex, go ahead and leave me a comment down below, because so far I just know what Christine's told me and what's in the pamphlets. So, yeah. More to do, gotta get back to work. Boys, I'm recording! Okay, I keep waiting for my boys to stop arguing downstairs. As a mom, I should probably go see what the heck they're arguing about, but honestly, I'm going to go out on a limb and guess it's over the PlayStation. And do you know how many arguments I've broken up this summer over the PlayStation? Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep on vlogging. Right now I just wanted to show you some of the things I'm packing for my littlest one to go up north with. When you go up to our properties in Hillman, and when you go that far north, even in the summertime, you kind of have to dress for every kind of weather. It's crazy. Obviously, you don't have to dress for snow, but even on the days where you're supposed to have like a high of like, 85 degrees, Well, my husband and the boys, they like to go fishing, you know, before the crack of dawn, so it's cold out on the water. So I'm going to show you what I'm throwing into Casey's not his backpack, but his little suitcase real quick here. So I'm going to turn this around and aim this a little farther down, and let me just check the frame and make sure I'm getting it all. And I am. That's good. Okay, so first thing I have are multiple pairs of shorts. And so here's 4 pairs of shorts to wear during the daytime, and these are the shorts that he's going to wear tomorrow. So those go in there. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 t-shirts. Those are going to go in there. Next I have his swim trunks and a swim shirt because he is fair and I worry about him getting too much sun exposure. And then we have some pajamas, as well as some extra jammies and t-shirts. So I'm going to put all that on this side. Go ahead and zip that up. On this side, I'm throwing in a couple pair of blue jeans because jeans are definitely what you really want to wear when you're riding the quads, because you will have branches and things swipe at your legs, and you really want some thick denim when you're riding the quads. And then I'm taking up a sweatshirt for him to wear early on the lake when it's super cold and that wind is blowing across the water. I am taking up a rain jacket for him. So that goes there. Because with my guys, whether it's raining or not, that's not stopping the fishing. And then I'm throwing in some swim goggles, and that is everything he needs. And in, is it this pocket? No, it's this pocket. In here, I have his toothbrush and toothpaste in there. And luckily, you know, because we go up there all the time, we don't have to take soap or shampoo or any of that stuff. It's already up there. So, this would do better if I actually zipped it. So there you have it. Casey is packed. And again, you know, we have a washer and dryer up there. So if these clothes get dirty faster than planned, I just have to throw some things in the washer. And I also love having a washer and dryer upstairs because that means I can, like the day before we come home, I can throw everything in the washer and dryer, get it washed, dried, repacked, and brought home. And then when I come home from our vacation, instead of coming home with like 4 or 5 suitcases filled with dirty, stinky clothes, I come home with clean, fresh clothing that I just have to put away. It's very nice. That, to me, is a luxury. I finished taking care of all of the meal prep and the food prep items to take on our trip. And now I've been working on my packing for myself. Also, just a note real quick, after I packed Casey's back suitcase, I realized I forgot to put in underpants and socks. So I did go back and put underwear and socks in his suitcase, so he definitely has everything he needs for up north. And I've also gone through AJ's duffel bag because even though he's old enough to pack for himself now, last time we packed for himself to go up north, he had 10 t-shirts, 5 pairs of underwear, 5 pairs of socks, and not a single pair of pants or shorts. So yeah, even though AJ can do his own packing, I tend to double check it just to make sure my child's not running around Hillman half naked. So I'm going to go through my packing real quick with you guys, and then I'm going to wrap up this video for the day because I'm feeling really sore today. I don't know if it's the excessive humidity in the air or what the deal is, but yeah, my knees and my feet and my hips, it's been a really sore day today. So I'm just going to wrap this up and call it a night. So the bag I'm taking is this big one that I got from last summer's Pop Sugar luxury box. I love this big bag. It holds everything. So I already have, you know, like underwear and things in the bag. I'm taking several pairs of super soft pajamas to relax in. And then I have a couple of tank tops for really hot days. And then I am taking one pair of black like yoga pants because I don't really like jeans that much during summer. Jeans are just really hot to me. Even if you are going out on the quads, I find that I would much rather have yoga pants. And then I'm taking a pink t-shirt, orange t-shirt, my black and white nautical stripe shirt. This is one of my favorite shirts. It's like a navy blue, yellow, and white stripe. And then I have black capris and 2 pairs of white capris. These are all going in the bag. Fold that right in half. Okay. And then I'm also taking my It's a 10 with keratin, my rosemary sunscreen setting spray, that's going in there, as well as my Sigma beauty brush set. I love this little travel case. And then because going up north is all about being comfortable, I am taking my Skechers Memory Foam Go Walk shoes, and I'm also taking my golden Keds. I love these shoes. I find that they're so functional. They're very cute, and the gold just goes with everything. So I'm not going to put these in here just yet because I need to put those in a bag so I don't get the clothes in there dirty. And then I will also be taking my case with all my medications in there. And then I also have my Henry Bendel makeup kit. And then one of these is all my hair care products, my skincare products, my makeup. And I'm not going to go through all this because I've done this in a previous video, so I don't really think I really need to do that again. And then I have a big bottle of my Honest sunscreen spray and one more medicine. And that's pretty much everything that's going to go. Oh, I almost forgot one thing. I'm taking out this little teeny tiny sweater. I love this one. It's one of those little shrugs, and sometimes I just get a chill on my arms. So I don't want a big heavy sweater, but just something to take the chill off my arms. So that is everything all zipped up and ready to go. And come on. There we go. So yeah, I love that big bag from Pop Sugar. That's like a week's worth of clothes, and there's still room in there for some more. So that is everything I'm taking. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more from me in the future, click that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you later.